Some images from history refuse to fade. One such image is a 1916 photograph of a young Canadian soldier, his face caked in mud, eyes wide and unblinking. This is Private Robert Lindsay Rogers, just pulled from the trenches of the Great War. There's no heroism here, just shock, exhaustion, and survival. For over a century, this photo has been called a portrait of shell shock, a symbol of a lost generation. But the truth is simpler. It's a fleeting moment, not staged, not propaganda. Rogers wasn't losing his mind. He was wounded, enduring the unimaginable. The power of this photograph is its honesty. It cuts through the myths of war. We see the mud, the weariness, the shock, what it truly meant to be a soldier. This was not adventure, but a brutal struggle for survival. Rogers' story is not one of madness, but of endurance in the face of overwhelming adversity. As we look at his face today, we connect with a single human being caught in history's devastation. To understand this image, we must strip away the myths. We must return to the place it was taken to see what Rogers saw and endured. His story is not just about a photograph. It's about the reality of trench warfare and the immense price paid by millions. This image forces us to confront the human cost of war. It's a testament to the spirit's capacity to continue even when all seems lost. The story begins in the mud of the Somme. September 1916. The Somme is a nightmare of mud and craters. The Canadians, including Private Rogers, are about to attack Courcelette, a ruined village ringed by German trenches. The trenches are filthy, labyrinthine, and alive with death. Mud, known as trench slime, mixes with waste and decay. Soldiers eat, sleep, and fight in this filth, plagued by trench foot and exhaustion. The noise is relentless. Artillery, rifles, machine guns, and the ever-present threat of poison gas. Food is cold, sleep is rare, and death is everywhere. A shell, a sniper, a whistle to go over the top. This is the world Rogers inhabits, one designed to break the human spirit. Life is a grim routine, punctuated by terror. Every day is a gamble for survival. The Battle of Courcelette is about to test Rogers to his limit. In this chaos, the line between life and death is razor-thin. The true cost of war is written in the mud and fear of these trenches. September 15, 1916. The Canadians attack behind a creeping barrage. For Rogers and his battalion, the objective is the Faybeck-Graben Trench. The fighting is ferocious, every inch contested. Amidst the chaos, a sniper's bullet strikes Rogers in the neck. In an instant, he's transformed from soldier to casualty. First aid is frantic, the goal simple: keep him alive. The pain is sharp, the shock immense. Evacuation is perilous. Communication trenches are targeted by artillery. Every step is agony, every moment uncertain. Rogers is just one of thousands wounded that day. His survival depends on luck and the courage of stretcher-bearers. The journey from the front is a desperate race against time. In the filth of a captured trench, Rogers' ordeal is just beginning. The chaos of battle gives way to the struggle to survive. Evacuating a wounded soldier is a journey through hell. Rogers is moved to a regimental aid post. Crude, dangerous, supplies scarce. Stretcher-bearers carry him through mud and shell fire, risking their lives. Every jolt is agony, every minute a test of endurance. At an advanced dressing station, doctors perform emergency care. Only the stable are sent further back, to a casualty clearing station. The process is slow, grueling, and fraught with danger. For Rogers, it's a race against infection and time. Survival is never guaranteed. Somewhere along this painful journey, the famous photograph is taken. Second Lieutenant Ivor Castle, official photographer, captures Rogers at a moment of profound shock. His wide eyes and mud-caked face tell a story of trauma, not madness. The image is candid, unposed, a testament to survival. Rogers's stare is the gaze of a man stripped to the will to live. The photograph captures the transition from soldier to casualty. Around him, other wounded men wait in limbo. This is not about psychological collapse, but the body's response to violence. Castle's skill preserves a raw human moment. The image endures because it is real, pain, exhaustion, and the dazed incomprehension of war. It is a portrait of endurance at the edge. The photograph quickly became a symbol of shell shock. Captions and myths grew, detaching the image from Rogers's real story. But his wide eyes and pale skin are signs of physical shock, not psychological collapse. The myth persisted because the image was powerful, a face for unseen trauma. In truth, Rogers was a wounded man, not an icon of madness. Restoring the real context honors his experience. The photograph is about pain and survival, not myth. The true story is more harrowing than the legend. It's a testament to the physical cost of war. Rogers survives evacuation and reaches a hospital in England. His neck wound is serious, but he recovers, one of the lucky few. For many, a blighty wound means the end of war, but not for Rogers. By spring 1917, he's deemed fit and sent back to the front. The war machine demands more. Survival is only a temporary reprieve. Rogers rejoins his battalion, facing the same horrors again. The decision to return speaks to duty and camaraderie. Endurance is not just surviving a wound, but surviving the war itself. Rogers's journey is not over. His ordeal at Courcelette is just one chapter. The Great War consumes men again and again. His return underscores the relentless nature of the conflict. Each survival is a prelude to new dangers. Rogers's story continues on the front lines. August 1917. Rogers is at Hill 70, a strategic battle near Laines, France. The Canadians capture the hill, but must hold it against relentless German counterattacks. Poison gas, artillery, and close combat turn the landscape into a moonscape of death. On August 17th, Rogers is killed in action. His endurance finally broken. He is 21, one of over 9,000 Canadian casualties. Rogers has no known grave. His name is on the Vimy Memorial. The survivor of the Somme is consumed by the war. His fate is a stark reminder of the ultimate cost. The haunting image of survival ends in the mud of another battlefield. Rogers' story is the story of his generation, sacrifice without a happy ending. The story of Private Rogers forces us to see the man, not the myth. His image, long a symbol of shell shock, is richer when we know the truth. We see a young Canadian who was wounded, endured, recovered, and returned, only to fall. The photograph becomes a testament to the physical and emotional toll of war. Behind every statistic is a name, a family, a story. Restoring Rogers's story is an act of remembrance. History is made of individual truths, not just symbols. The Great War was millions of stories like his. Courage, fear, suffering, endurance. Rogers's gaze invites us to look deeper. We see the shock, the will to live, the dignity of endurance. The photograph is about resilience, not madness. By remembering Rogers, we honor all who fought and were lost, and we come closer to the truth of our shared past.